Hey guys, make sure to subscribe and like the video, and thanks for watching. Hey guys, me Chauncey here, and today I will be playing some more Minecraft. This is my second episode of me playing Minecraft. I'm going to be doing my Survive in the Wild, and on my last video, my game crashed, and the whole recording crashed. So, yeah, we're going to retry this. And by the way, I finished my house. If you want to see it, I'll go outside and show you it. I'll show you right after I kill this piggy. Hey, 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 come here. Come here, piggy. Got him. Well, here is my house. So what I did was I finished the roof, and I don't think you saw me building last episode, but I built my house, finished it off. Because my recording crashed, like I said.
Reporting tonight from the Olympic Summer Games in Rio. Good evening from Copacabana Beach.
And that log that's hanging out of the side of the mountain with the mushroom is still there. But today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going for some more iron. Yes, more iron. So, put that in there, and I'll grab a few charcoal. 6 I need.
Stephanie Gosk is there. Stephanie, good evening.
Good evening, Lester. I'm standing in front.
Alright, and now torches. Okay. So now I'm gonna go exploring, and I might want some blocks to build like a kitchen stick.
After winning the bid, tonight their Olympics kick off. This week, the first sneak peek of what the opening ceremony is going to look like, from leaked photos of a dress rehearsal. The hope is to create that golden, unforgettable moment. James Bond and Queen Elizabeth parachuting into the stadium in London. The drums in Beijing. Brazil is throwing this party in the middle of turmoil, economic recession, a political crisis, and the Zika outbreak. Today, thousands demonstrated to show their support for the president, who faces impeachment. The budget for the opening ceremony was significantly cut back to about a tenth of what London spent. Still, the artistic directors believe Brazilians understand getting by with less.
Even when you go to very poor areas,
Oh, sorry, I was watching some TV.
Hot to smile and
But,
happy and I guess this spirit is in the
alright, so I was gonna go look for some caves. Hey, I'm gonna head up this way. Ouch, that hurt.
Supermodel Gisele Bundchen. It will also be the first real test of the unprecedented security operation. 88,000 strong.
Some coal.
Among them, 1,000 U.S. intelligence operatives, according to a classified
I do need some more
report
coal
obtained by NBC
anyways.
News. But there have been no specific threats. And for the athletes, like the U.S. women's gymnastics team, this week has been about the fun.
We're having a really good time, and every time we're in the room, we're just like screaming and laughing.
As for the mystery over who is going to light the cauldron tonight, we are hearing that it is going to be a Brazilian tennis player. Let's go to you.
All right, Stephanie Gosk, thank you. The Chicago Police
kills
Department released
Carol
9 videos today showing in shocking detail how officers fired at a teenage suspect in a stolen car. Moments later, he was killed as he tried to escape on foot. With the Chicago police already under intense scrutiny, it's the first time they've released videos so quickly in an effort to be more transparent about their conduct. But these videos are provoking shock and outrage. NBC's Tammy Leitner has more tonight.
Chicago police in pursuit of 18-year-old Paul O'Neill. He narrowly misses an officer with this stolen Jaguar. Police shoot as he speeds away. He then crashes and takes off on foot. Cops chase him, shots are fired. O'Neill is hit in the back. He's cuffed and then confusion.
Yeah. And they shot at us too, right? I shot at the car after the whole city. They don't be on a test for 30 times. Hey, he shot back, right?
The teen was not found with a gun. His sister distraught.
I want everybody to know that Paul had goals.
The Chicago Police Department acting swiftly, stripping 3 officers of their power pending investigation.
These police officers decided to play judge, jury, and
Sorry, I was
executioner.
watching more
Phoenix Shot was not caught on camera. Authorities are investigating why the body camera of the officer who killed O'Neill was not turned on. The investigating agency said that all the video, as shocking and disturbing as it is not the only evidence to be gathered and analyzed. Activists praised the department that's been under scrutiny for releasing the video just 8 days after the shooting. But question why, once again, this city is watching the images of an unarmed black man being killed by police. Tammy Leitner, NBC News, Chicago.
And there is a new sense of urgency in Phoenix tonight, where a serial killer has been on the loose for months. The police have now linked the suspect to a 9th shooting, while a reward for his capture has been increased. Jolene Kent reports from a city on edge.
I'm gonna head back, guys.
Phoenix as a
I think
serial
I've
killer
gone
sets
too
his sights on
far.
a new neighborhood.
I can't even go out in front of my front yard.
Police now linking a 9th shooting to the gunman at large. The latest an attack on a 21-year-old and his 4-year-old relative in central Phoenix on July 11th, 15 miles away from Maryville, where most of the attacks have occurred. Police have widened their search to include this new area. Neither victim was injured, but 7 people have been killed since the shooter began his spree on March 17th. It's scary. Nancy Pena lost her twin brother Horacio on June 3rd when he was walking outside their mother's home.
We gotta take back our streets, we do. We can't let this guy take away our sense of security.
Phoenix Police Sergeant Jamie Rothschild says the reward has been hiked to $50,000.
We're willing to pay for that information, but we need to all work together to get someone dangerous off the street.
Police describe the suspect as a light-skinned Latino or white male in his
So I'm
early
just
20s.
dropping off
He
my
allegedly
stuff
used
here
several
at the
vehicles, including a 5 Series
at my
black
house.
BMW sedan. The gunman's
And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to craft,
On the street.
well, craft 2 furnaces.
Phoenix declining to provide. Police here in Phoenix declining to provide
Wait,
any new details on the
what?
situation as families grieve and the community searches for
Oh,
answers.
okay.
Serial killer is broadening his path, Lester.
I need a blaze rod.
Fear there. Jolene, thank you.
I don't have to bring cobblestone, I just need a blaze rod.
Sudden changes from Donald Trump as his poll numbers take a dive and controversies pile up. Trump appears ready to backtrack on that snub. And Hillary Clinton trying once again today to clarify comments about her emails as the trust issue continues to surround her. We've got it all covered, starting with NBC's Hallie Jackson.
In the land of Wisconsin nice, Donald Trump's playing nice. Not with Hillary Clinton today. A new attack on her in Iowa.
She's really pretty close to unhinged.
But Trump is expected to endorse Paul Ryan after first refusing to.
Paul Ryan's a good guy, actually.
Ryan standing by his candidate for now.
With any endorsement of anybody, there's never a blank check.
For Trump, the endorsement's a rare backtrack, with today another one.
The tape of taking that money off that airplane.
For days, no one's known which footage he meant of an Iranian cash shipment. His own campaign pointing to video showing American detainees arriving in Switzerland. After days of doubling down, today tweeting, "The plane I saw on television was the hostage plane in Geneva." Trump admitting he's wrong, maybe trying to show he can grow, even as his base shrinks. For the first time since January, Hillary Clinton leads with men. Trump's advantage eroding with white voters overall
and those with no college education, struggling in some battlegrounds, but his team hoping for a turnaround before it's too late. Hallie Jackson, NBC News, Green Bay. I'm Kristen Welker. Tonight, Hillary Clinton on the trust factor.
People have counted on me and trusted me.
While speaking to the National Association of Black and Hispanic Journalists, a new defense on that email controversy. Clinton trying to clarify this comment about FBI Director James Comey.
Director Comey said that my answers were truthful and what I've said is consistent with what I have told the American people.
That debunked by fact checkers because Comey vouched for her statements to the FBI, but not what she told the public.
Is this not undercutting your efforts to rebuild trust with the American people? I may have short-circuited it, and for that, I will try to clarify.
But then bringing back one of her previous explanations.
I never sent or received anything that was marked classified.
Despite this testimony from the FBI director.
Secretary Clinton said there was nothing marked classified on her emails either sent or received. Was that true?
That's not true.
Tonight, Trump pouncing.
I may have short-circuited it, and for that,
Careless, reckless.
But on trust, Clinton also getting a big boost. Former CIA Director Mike Morrell, who's worked for Democrats and Republicans, endorsing her, saying Trump would be a dangerous commander-in-chief. Kristen Welker, NBC News, Washington.
There is tragic news tonight from Georgia. A pair of toddlers, twin girls, found dead in a hot car. The latest such tragedy during this stifling summer. As NBC's Rahima Ellis reports, there are as many cases already this year than all of last year.
Tonight, family members are mourning the loss of 15-month-old twin girls, Ariel and Elena North, who died Thursday after they were allegedly left in a sweltering SUV by their father.
I heard shooting me and called out and called, but I never thought it'd come to my doorsteps.
24-year-old Asa North is charged with involuntary manslaughter. Their mother, who was away visiting family at the time, is devastated. Neighbors who spotted the toddlers tried to help cool the girls down in a pool with ice packs, but it was too late.
You have an emergency?
We have two babies here that suddenly are dead.
So far this year, there are reports that 26 children nationwide have died from being left in hot cars. That's already more than all of 2015.
One of the biggest contributing factors is
Alright.
failure of the brain's memory.
So now that I've slept, I'm going to go and explore for some more caves. Yay! My boats.
Is testing a feature that tells
After us
users to check
swimming
on
in some
children before getting out of a car. And General Motors will be the first manufacturer to include rear seat reminder technology in some of its new SUVs. Tragedies that didn't have to happen, and warnings tonight to prevent them. Rahima Ellis, NBC News, New York.
The thought that makes you shudder. Still ahead tonight, we'll take you to the other Rio, the neighborhoods where millions live in the shadows. Also from a war zone, one young woman's ultimate journey to these Olympic Games against all odds.
Everything just stopped. Shocked. Yeah, I was pretty shocked.
I just kind of tuned out.
And then we wanted to fight and win.
I thought, what could I do now? Because we have so many ways to fight you.
Immunotherapy,
Proton therapy, clinical trials, leading edge technology. So believe in our treatment and our teams.
we are in this together. So cancer, what do I have to say to you?
We're making cancer history.
Your brain changes as you get older, but Prevagen helps your brain with an ingredient originally discovered in jellyfish. In clinical trials, Prevagen has been shown to improve short-term memory. Prevagen, the name to remember.
If you've gone to extremes to escape your nasal allergies, try Clarispray, new from the makers of Claritin. And nothing is more effective at relieving your sneezing, runny nose, and nasal congestion. Return to the world. Try Clarispray today.
Your body was made for better things than rheumatoid arthritis. Before you and your rheumatologist move to another treatment, ask if Xeljanz is right for you. Xeljanz is a small pill for adults with moderate to severe RA for whom methotrexate did not work well. Xeljanz can reduce joint pain and swelling in as little as 2 weeks and help stop further joint damage. Xeljanz can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections, lymphoma, and other cancers have happened. Don't start Xeljanz if you have an infection.
And what I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm making a little tower for when I set out to sea. When I come back, I'll know that that's the place that I need to go.
Xeljanz can reduce the symptoms of RA, even
Let's
without
go.
methotrexate, and is also available in a once-daily pill. Ask about Xeljanz XR.
I found a place where there's a lot of water. Mostly it's mostly a place that's useful. Stuff useful. Especially this bit right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna
With the opening ceremony about to get underway, Brazil is
take a boat
highlighting its
right here.
attractions, its colorful culture
Leave
and
our
natural
boat.
beauty, but there is another part of this country
Place some
not on
dirt
display,
around it.
Brazil's favelas, where violence and poverty can be a way of life. Our Miguel Almaguer joined police on patrol through steep and winding alleyways. His first-hand journey inside shows how so many in this city live.
Rio is known for its beauty, culture, and color. Throughout this famed city, there are more than 800 sprawling communities known as favelas, where nearly 2 million live in poverty and the fear of violent crime. This is one of Rio's notorious favelas, a stronghold for gangs and drug runners. Police call it a war zone. Favelas sit next to the site of tonight's opening ceremony and just above the beaches of Copacabana. With security, we traveled into one of the few favelas considered safe enough to enter.
Some of Rio's favelas are literally cities within a city. One of the largest has more than 100,000 people, home to extreme poverty and also violence.
Santa Marta sits in the shadow of Christ the Redeemer, a so-called pacified favela under police control. Commander Tatiana Lima tells us police in the community are now working together here.
Even in the most pacified favelas, police often work in pairs, and they are always armed. They expect the unexpected.
Life in Santa Marta has improved, but many ask at what cost. Dozens of favelas are under police control. The effort to bring peace can come with violence. Ana Paula de Oliveira's son Jonathan was killed as police swept through her favela. She says her son was an innocent victim of aggressive policing. Jose Mariano Beltrame spearheaded the pacification project 8 years ago. He tells us violent confrontation is inevitable and says more needs to be done to bring in social services for families.
We expect that people would be able not only to see the beautiful side of the city, but actually to see the huge problems that we have on the ground.
Tonight, as Rio takes the world stage, this is a tale of two cities, one on display as another sits in the shadows. Miguel Almaguer, NBC News, Rio.
And when we come back, I'll have more on how we are covering these Olympics from here in Rio.
Alright guys, and I think that's going to be the end of this episode. And as always, make sure you subscribe and put a comment down below what I should do next. And like, subscribe. Make sure you like though. And I'll see y'all next episode. Bye.